42. It also delivers into the Delaware upstream. I still haven't heard from my dad to see how he's doing. He must be okay, or else I would have heard from him. He lives above Sparrowbush in a town called Cahoonsie on 42, and that stream, the Mongop, runs down along 42. And the last time we had our major flood, it wiped out bridges and whatnot, but this is not a river flood, and that was also due to letting out water from the Ryo Dam that caused that problem, not as much the weather system. Coming through West End, or into West End now.
They usually get hit pretty hard flooding down here, since they're right by the water, right by the Delaware River.
A lot of these homes on the left, as we come in, are along the Delaware. As you go down through West End, down straight ahead, which we're going to make a left here onto Ferry Street. As you go down, the homes are closer to the water. At this point, they're not. We're heading toward West End Beach now, which also is closed. Idea, if you'll pull over here a sec, I'll just jump out and look over the knoll that they have here. It goes down towards the river. You can see some cars also looking out, getting a shot here of what might be. And I will jump out real quick, take a look. Oh yeah, okay, the river's up and it's in the beach quite a bit, but it hasn't come up. The flood we had in 2008 or 2006 or whatever was right up to this knoll here the last time. But now, as you can see, it's just down by the beach. The beach is washed out, and some of the parking lot is washed out. So the river's high. And I would imagine that some of the homes do have water up to their backyards, but alright, back to the car. Okay, back in the car. We'll turn around and head down towards the bridge if they'll allow us.
Tri-State's bridge is closed. That's the Neversink River that dumps into the Delaware. Got a lot of tree branches now. And the wind continues to blow.
In our town, we're right along the Delaware, so we're not out of the woods yet, because north of us and west of us, of course, it's still raining.
They have major flooding above us, and all that water dumps into the Delaware and the Neversink.
Delaware runs northwest of us, up into PA, Pennsylvania, borders us and Pennsylvania. Can't really see too good, but through the trees the water is kind of high, and we'll be coming up on the bridge, which you can't see right now. We could go to the overlook, but I don't think we will. It's a little far away from the bridge, and probably wouldn't be able to pick it up as well. We're here at the bridge. The water looks low enough. It's not.
They haven't closed that bridge yet.
We had our major flood, like I said before, in 2008, the water was to the bottom of this bridge.
They're allowing people to cross. And
they're allowing crossing, so it seems like it's okay. The road's closed ahead, but it always has been due to the construction on the bridge.
Now we're going to go into the acre. That always floods bad.
Which, at this point, it's okay. Delaware hasn't crested and gone over its banks. reports as of yet that will happen. Looks okay here.
Yep.
About 10 minutes of footage.
You know what? We'll go.
As I said, we can't get through the underpass, but it doesn't look like it's actually flooded. It looks okay. There may be
It is flooded in the
some
middle.
standing water in the bottom of it, because it does go kind of low. It dips down about 12 feet below the level we're at now. Trucks and cars pass through, like I said, to go under the railroad tracks and get to the acre end, as they call it, of Port Jervis, and then over to Matamoros around this corner to the right.
Is that where we're gonna go?
I suppose.
You wanna go across the bridge?
Yeah, we could go across the bridge into Pennsylvania, and then maybe get on 84, and they may allow us back into port through the Tri-States Bridge, as we saw people coming back in before, but they weren't allowing people to go out that way. You can make a right on red. Yep, they are allowing crossing of this bridge, which is being refurbished at this point. Ongoing construction for the past approximately
2 years. Second year.
yeah, we're working on it too.
Okay, here's our Delaware. Looks like chocolate milk right now.
Yep, you can't really see it too good. We have an island that you used to be able to see out there that is now underwater, and I'm in a low car here, so it's hard to see over the rails, but the river has a ways to go before it crests over its banks. We'll see if we're going to be in any danger down the road. Probably tomorrow or the next day we may notice it. See any damage on Main Street of PA, Matamoros, Pennsylvania. It's the main thoroughfare through here.
It's Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yep. Standing water in the sides of the streets, but other than that, it looks like they're in a little better shape than we are here, just across the river. Tree kind of lost its branches. Nothing major there.
Got a pool right there.
Yeah, there's some standing water in the low-lying area here by auto zone. You can see, not too bad though.
Got more branches down.
Here's a tree limb down in somebody's front yard. Nothing major. Are out, so they may have lost power here in Pennsylvania. Just across the river, of course, it's another power company. So
there are no street lights.
Yep, we have no power here in Matamoros, Pennsylvania, and there is power in Port Jervis, New York, right across the bridge. We're gonna head over here and get on 84. Try to come back through the Tri-State Bridge that leads into Port Jervis, hotels, they are without power. Now we're getting on 84 highway.
We'll be crossing the Delaware and the Neversink. The Neversink is a little bit scarier than the Delaware. The Delaware has more of a levee to protect the homes that are built on it. The Neversink doesn't, though. The Neversink, some of the water goes right up into people's backyards. And we heard on the news that Myers Grove was flooded. Myers Grove is right on the Neversink. So we need to go take a look.
About half a mile here, we'll be crossing over the Delaware again. That goes under 84. And we'll get off the exit into New Jersey and try to cross the Tri-States Bridge. We're not sure if we're going to be able to get across it, and if we can't, then we got to come back across 84 and go back into Port Jervis across the Matamoros Bridge and into West End again. So here is the river. It is quite high in this area and very mucky and dirty. You can see, and you can't really see over there.
It's pretty flooded.
It's moving pretty good. This being high, with the Neversink dumping into it in another area, it backs it up a little bit, and that's what causes it to rise. We'll be getting off here on Route 6. And this is exit 1 in Port Jervis off of Interstate 84. Port Jervis, Sussex, it says. And another border of our lovely city, Port Jervis. It isn't raining too hard, but nevertheless, it is raining.
Got a lot of water running off the mountain.
Yep, that's just a creek that runs along
The Greenville Mountain, which borders us.
right. Looks like power may be out over here. Nope, the light is working, so the power's on here. Back on the other side of the water, of the river. And here we are headed into Port Jervis again.
If they'll let us.
Yep.
Might not be able to get across.
I see cars only making right up here. It is blocked
Yes,
off, so
we cannot go across the Tri-States Bridge.
So as it stands, we have to loop around again. And
Oh my God, that's
Okay.
the reason why.
okay, I'll edit that out.
We got to stop up here and
the-
get some pictures.
The creek is moving at a pretty good clip off the Greenville Mountain, which leads around and also feeds the Neversink. And yes, go slow. We have flooding across the road back there by, there's Dunkin' Donuts back there. You don't have to stop, Wendy.
I'll stop and get a better video of that.
Okay. We can't really get close to it, so we're really not going to be able to get a video of it. Let's see some damage to the parking lot here.
videotape it. It's splashing up the side of the highway.
Yeah. Alright. We have the parking lot of Canmore. And we have water in the street here running down. Of course, it's normal. And they have the road closed up ahead because of this problem right here, which is a pretty fast moving creek that usually doesn't have much water at all. Actually, it doesn't even really move that fast at all.
It is lapped over the road.
And as you can see,
off the Greenville Mountain.
Yep, I got it. Couple of units, a couple cars driving through. I don't know how they're allowing to get through. They could be coming off Neversink Drive, Horn Road, but here you can see major flow here that normally has not much flow at all, and who knows where that's headed, because I doubt it can make the turns that it makes under normal conditions. So now we'll have to head back across the highway. Okay, so we're back and we'll be headed home. Reporting from Port Jervis, New York, this is Charlie Magos, Signs of Life News.